Hi, this is Steve Stewart, and welcome to Hit the Bricks. Hi, and welcome back. So today, something I think very cool here in Hawaii. I'm up at kind of on the north, I guess the northeast end of the island, and this behind me is called the Waipio Valley. It's an incredible valley here on the Big Island. Just it's awesome looking. I'm going to take you down there and show you a little bit today. Hopefully get down there and see a little bit what it looks like from the inside out. You can see these walls that I guess during when it's raining, it's just the waterfalls are pouring out of the side of the walls there. Today, not so much rain, so we might get a chance to see some waterfalls while we're down there today. But it's kind of unusual this episode of Hit the Bricks. I've actually got a friend of mine with me, Cassie, who's another traveler here out on the island, working with me out here. So you'll get a chance to meet her here in a little bit. And so we're going to show you around, and hope you enjoy this. Okay, so this is Cassie.
Hi,
and,
aloha.
And we decided that we're going to do the van tour down into the Waipio Valley today. So getting ready to leave here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So I guess the van tour kind of goes all over down the valley and kind of around in that area, and kind of get to see the waterfalls and whatever else is growing down there. So it should be fun. All right, so we'll see you down there.
All right, aloha.
There's only one road into and out of the Waipio Valley, and it's insanely steep. It's totally impassable by anything except a four-wheel drive vehicle, so we were lucky enough for this day to have for our guide a true Hawaiian, a guy named Hanalei, who had been born, raised, and lived his entire life here in the valley. He knew everything there is to know about history, agriculture, and anything you wanted to know about this part of the island.
In old Hawaii, my forefathers never did understand history in what you guys call a country. We understood history in our generational lineages. You know, what your father did, your grandfather, your great-grandfather, the greater one than those. And by following the remembrance of those guys, we were able to trace ourselves for countless time. And in my case, I know myself for 76 generations. And most Westerners, they're lucky they know themselves 4 or 5 steps after spit.
Right.
I'm supposed to have family over there. Where you guys from?
This turned out to be the only waterfall in the valley today, but man, was it a beauty.
This crossing is a little iffy at times.
Yes.
In old Hawaii, when the women went with the men, they were protected to such a degree that if anything coming misfortune their way, the men step up to the plate and sacrifice themselves for their continuance. So girls, you're very important. So if you get stuck in the river, you become mule number 1. Today, Western man uses that for those older guys that need to have their heart revved up in the morning. They stick a pill under their tongue known as digitalis, come from that flower. You don't want to be sleeping on these guys at night because they drop their fragrance on you long enough. All of a sudden, if you want to stand up and go relieve yourself, you're going to find it very difficult to find your feet because your balancing act, your equilibrium is messed up. So don't be sleeping under those guys. Those are really all landslides. You know, when my island shaking, the weak spots slip off. So for the guys who have homes underneath there, they just hope a big boulder don't run in the house when they're sleeping. Now once we came through here, for the first time we located the North Star. And we headed for it. And on the way there, something happened. This island you're standing on was erupting. And there was a red glow in the night sky that told us there's an island over there. So we turned, and bingo, Hawaii was discovered. Now once we establish ourselves here, go around and we come here, we locate here, some of us go back where we come from. But when we get back, we never go the same way. We go straight for Kahuakai where the sun sets, so we head straight west. And when the island of Kaho'olawi and Lanai just on the west side of Maui. When these two islands line up, I head straight for the Southern Cross view. I hit the nose, are going to push me down south, and once I get here, zigzag, zigzag, bingo, I'm home.
We finally climbed this long road out and headed north to Waimea and the famous Parker Ranch. The Parker Ranch is one of Hawaii's oldest and most popular cattle ranches. The Hawaiian cowboys, or paniolos as they're known here, have been driving cattle here at the base of Mauna Kea for well over 100 years. Unfortunately, this day it was unusually windy and very cool, so we didn't stick around too long. We decided to head on down south, back towards Hilo, and stopped one more place on the way home.
There we go. Okay. So we had a good day today, huh? Went down the Waipio Valley and then up to Waimea on Parker Ranch, and now back down here. This is Akaka Falls, and one of the cooler falls here in this area. I'll show you a little bit better here in a second. But thanks to Cassie for being my guest host today, and we'll see you back here again sometime. Thanks.
I wonder how I can get down there. I don't know.
Or even up there.
Either way.
Anna, look at her. Oh, no. You never know. Okay.